Welcome back to Rouse House, guys. Let's fight this battle. Let's get this thing looking good and pretty. Let's talk about fighting battles. It's not that it's a struggle, but that's half the fun of it. We don't let things beat us. We keep challenging and pushing. We'll learn new things by doing that. Do the things that scare you. You know the hardest thing to do, you walk up to a canvas, especially a new canvas, is to touch it. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? That's why I don't really worry about it off the start. Now I want to get some more color in this ground, because even with green grass, the ground's not green. It's got all kinds of, you got dirt down under there, you know where the worms live, and the little moles crawling around under the ground. And we're going to need some colors in there. And we're just going to throw a little bit of color down under here and let that just disappear back up into there. And we haven't got to the shaded side yet. I'm going to carry some of this color over to here. See how those colors kind of go in together? Now that right there is just using our green, sap green's all it was, and using sap green and using our burnt sienna, just kind of pulling the two in here together. It's done in washes, and that's all we want to do right there. Get that up in there. Now while I'm here and while I still have this, I'm going to throw a little bit of yellow ochre out here. We got to get some sunlight on that bucket. And this is just a good color, good word color for a bucket is yellow ochre. I put it on there, pick me up some of it. What we're going to do, oh I'm sorry, get that for everybody can see. So we'll grab some of that on my sponge and stroke it the way the bucket goes. And so we've already got our shadows kind of painted there a little bit. A little more water. Let's thin it down just a hair. So what that water did, kind of moved it. Kind of like that kind of see. And we had already had the dark shadow paint on there a little bit. And see, it's just a wash. All we're doing is washes right now. We really haven't got into the detail stuff. But now we have an idea where our bucket's going to be. A little more color in there. Don't want to take it all out because we got to have something to paint into. I like that color a little bit. When I got some, I don't want to waste it. I'll carry some of that into the tree. Well, we're going to have a lot of colors in this tree. These trees are gray, they're not brown. Everybody paints trees brown. They're really not brown at all. But we're not going to waste this paint. We'll get that in there and get something to paint into. Remember, roll those strokes. Again, just kind of disappearing. Sun might be hitting on that branch out there somewhere. Don't be afraid to draw with your what you're doing here. We'll carry some of that sunlight color right over into here. And we cut more ground on there. Again, we're just trying to establish where we want everything to be. Now I've got a little bit of cerulean blue left. That sky color we had up there. Well, I'm not going to waste it. I'll cut some of it in here. So I mixed it in together with that other color. It just gives us a different color to put in there. Lose some of those hard places. See how hard that looks? We're going to lose some of that. And we'll do it with colors. Paint over that white. Can't have the white in the middle of the canvas, got to lose that. And so we're getting there a little bit. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go wash this off my hands. We'll start painting with brushes instead of playing with sponges. But now we have something to paint into, to move back and forward, develop shadows, and do what we want to do. Do it quick, go wash your hands, come back, we're going to start with brushes. Y'all come.